Hey there, this is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and these are 6 hot songs from November 1965. As always, you can find the links to the songs below this video. Um, these particular songs are chosen from the Cashbox chart from the first week of November 1965. There we go. Song number 1, Taste of Honey by Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. An instrumental to start things off, and I can't think of a time where I didn't know this song. I was 5, but I was 5, I'm 64 now. I don't know. I only have like one pre-5 memory. So there you go. What a great song. Great melody. You know, it's what you want. You can't help smiling when you hear this song. I defy you. It'll put you in a good mood. It'll pep up your day. It'll pep up your week. It might even pep up your fortnight. And it obviously will cause you to mispronounce things because that's part of its instrumental joy. It is song number 1, A Taste of Honey from Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Song number 2 is I Got You, and in parentheses, I Feel Good, by James Brown and the Famous Flames. He has an assurance here because he says, I feel good. And he says, then I knew that I would. Well, why does he feel so good? He says, I got you. Whoever you is in this case. Energy, a legendary piece of music that transcends any generation. In 200 years, this song will still be played. You just know that. And people will dance to it and sing to it, and it'll be played at parties as it must be. It is truly a party song. It's got a groove, it's got soul, it's got movement to it. James Brown does a fantastic vocal. It is 10 out of 10 out of 10 out of 10. Can it be? Could you improve it? The only improvement I could come up with is if every time I listened to the song, someone paid me and or gave me pie or cake. Other than that, or things I'm not going to mention here. But anyway, it is song number 2, I Got You, I Feel Good, from James Brown, by James Brown and the Famous Flames. Song number 3 is England Swings by Roger Miller. I forgot how much I like this song. And it's one of those, Roger Miller was living between country and pop music, and this is right in there. England swings like a pendulum do. It's wonderful. I don't know why he decided to write this song, but I'm sure glad he did, because it's another one of those, it just makes you happy. It really is. It's like a couple of minutes of happiness. And all our days need that, don't they? All of us. Don't we need something where you go, I'm going to put this on and I know I'm going to feel happy. God bless Roger Miller. I'll tell you, it's 1965. So it's 59 years old. And it's still fresh and it's still wonderful. And I'll guarantee you that there are people on this list that have never heard this song. So I hope you will choose to enrich your life, enrich your soul, enrich all your goodness with this song. Song number 3, England Swings, by Roger Miller. Song number 4 is The In Crowd by Ramsey Lewis. And I know what you're saying, those of you that know this song, you're going, hey John, this is 2 instrumentals in one list. Is that allowed? No, it's not, but I'm doing it anyway because I live on the edge. I'm a rebel. I'm a punk. I'm a bon vivant. And all that kind of groovy stuff. Ramsey Lewis, what a great piano player. This has like sophistication and coolness. And it is like being in with the in crowd. I'm telling you. I was watching a performance of it from 1973, so yeah, that's 8 years later. But it's this great performance, so I may put that as the video. And just understand that it's a later performance, but it's that song, okay, and beautifully done, I might add. Uh, Another one of those I always remember. It's like a soundtrack for being hip and sophisticated. I'm telling you, there's it's an elegance here. So there you go. It is song number 4, The In Crowd by Ramsey Lewis. Song number 5 is You've Got to Hide Your Love Away by The Silky. Now, I know you know You've Got to Hide Your Love Away as being a predominantly John Lennon song from the Beatles in the soundtrack of the film Help, which I adore. But The Silky, I could be wrong about this, but I don't think I am. I think they were like a discovery of the Beatles, maybe, possibly, could be. I don't know if they were an Apple band or not. I'll have to look into that, and you can look into that too. And if you see this, Mike, you'll let me know, won't you? It's a very different take than the Beatles take, which is good. You know, it's someone putting their individual stamp at the time. So 65, it came out later in the year, but it came out as the same year as Help. So there you go. It ties in, and it's wonderful. You just don't, unfortunately, you don't have a man with a pair of chattering teeth on a rug trying to mow the rug as you do in the film Help. Go watch the film Help if you haven't watched it yet or haven't watched it in a while. There's another thing that'll just make you smile for days, if not weeks. It is song number 5, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away by The Silky. And we close up with song number 6, Everybody Loves a Clown by Gary Lewis and the Playboys. Gary doesn't have the greatest voice, and it's either double, triple, or quadruple tracked or something to make it sound better, but it does. And it has this kind of, it puts in kind of like a humble charm to the piece. And, it's just very right. Am I correct in thinking that Leon Russell was in the band at that point, working on this material? It's just wonderful. Gary Lewis liked the clown motif because at some point he did a real cheesy but fun song called Clown Shoes. But Everybody Loves a Clown is one of those tragic love songs, you know what I'm saying? And it really fits. His voice, the kind of, I don't know, nerdiness of the voice, there you go, suits the song better than a better singer would have. So this is a case of, what do they say, take lemons and make lemonade? But to a spectacular degree. And it is song number 6, Everybody Loves a Clown, by Gary Lewis and the Playboys. And this has been 6 hot songs from November 1965. I do hope you enjoy them. I do hope you check them all out. There are at least 1 or 2 in here that are really off the beaten path, like that, the Silky, for example. And they're worth your time. Trust me, I don't take these lists lightly. It may seem like, oh, it's just John, goofing on, coming up with whatever, some kind of word salad for a few minutes. But it's not. I really am giving these thought as to what I think are worth your time. I take your time seriously, just so you know. I love you all, and I thank you all, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.